sure where our team is, but I guess we should. The rest of our team is. I guess we should start.
Yes, all right. My name is Edward J. Cater, and I'm here to tell you about a problem in the Chesapeake Bay. Every year, there's approximately 47 inches of rainfall in the state of Maryland. The runoff from this rainfall causes a lot of pollution to enter the bay. There is, however, more than one source of pollution entering the bay. From our research on the Lady Maryland schooner and other sources, we learned that cities and farms also contribute to the poor quality of the bay. The impervious surfaces of the city direct all runoff to nearby streams.
Farmers' manure is carried to the bay. To solve this problem, farmers have placed concrete strips near streams to prevent waste from entering the bay and to help control erosion from equipment and livestock crossing.
And what about sports fields?
Red card! Oh man! Red carded! Should have tripped that laughing. Got my water bottle. I need
Stop! Don't drink the water. It's polluted. You humans put fertilizer on the sports field. When it rains, the runoff carries the fertilizer to our river. The level of nitrogen, phosphates, and potassium is off the charts. Isn't that right, mister? What's your name?
My name is Edward J. Cater. Call me educator, and yes, that is correct.
Miss Clam, we put fertilizer on the fields to make the fields grow lush.
Please fertilizer on the field giving me your lip.
Don't give me any lip.
I can't help it. I'm all lip.
How do you know it's polluted?
How do you know it's polluted? Look at all those dead fish. Look at the color of the stream. Look at this algae bloom. Crabs I left, and is that a leech?
Well, I have studies under an entomologist, Dr. Harkins, and under him, I have learned how to test the quality of the stream by identifying the different types of aquatic insects. The leech in the river is pollution tolerant.
Do you remember when we played a game at Meadowwood? We tested the water and determined it was pretty current.
Yeah, those are great trees around the edge of the field. They made a buffer zone.
They had a rain garden to prevent runoff from entering the stream from the soccer field.
They even had signs that said this stream may suggest Big Bay.
I'm thinking about relocating.
I wouldn't go to China. Last year during the Summer Olympics, they had to send people out in boats because of all the algae blooms to collect all of the algae. China is working on cleaning up their algae problem. The cause is fertilizer. It is estimated that fertilizer use increases 2 to 3 million tons every year.
Wow, I didn't know a place so far away could have the same problems we do.
So it looks like I'm not going to China. Where do you expect me to go? The Baltimore Aquarium?
When we make changes such as buffer zones near streams or on sports fields, the benefits to the bay would be more oysters, less erosion, less algae, more seafood,
And more crabs with old bags.
Hey, then we can rename it New Bay. Speaking of crabs and the bay, when I went on the Lady Maryland boat trip, I learned that more oysters can improve water quality because they act as natural water filters in the bay.
We went on that boat trip too. That's what we learned about runoff.
Yeah, we compared pollution runoff from the city to the country. Because of all the impervious surfaces in the city, there is more runoff. In the country, fertilizers and other pollutants can be absorbed by plants and trees.
So what's the big deal about fertilizer in our streams and rivers?
We've learned that many streams and rivers lead to the bay. Many sports fields are near streams. We are concerned with the runoff. When we met with climatologist Dr. Arkin at Hopkins University, he expressed his concern about the changing climate. Rainfall is predicted to intensify and so will runoff.
What is the solution to fertilizer on sports fields?
We have many solutions. Our maintenance tips are: you leave grass trimmings on the field after cutting to naturally fertilize. Use wood, gravel, mulch, or brick instead of concrete because impervious surfaces increase runoff.
Our fertilizing tips are: never fertilize before it rains. Use natural fertilizers. Fertilize in the fall, not in the spring. And use a fertilizer like Scott's, who have decreased the phosphorus in the commercial fertilizer in half.
Use native plants instead of hybrids. Hybrids require daily watering and more frequent fertilizing. Discourage cutting of existing trees near streams and create buffer zones.
We presented our solutions to Terry Hanley, former mayor of Bel Air and Bel Air Town Commissioner. We have designed the system that will collect rainwater and recycle it. It prevents runoff from entering the bay. Because the water is recycled, less fertilizer is needed. The system uses an automatic sprinkler system to keep the fields in great condition. Thank you.
We are the TechBrick